Hey guys, it's your girl Deedria Chauntee, and I am back with the beautiful Miss Barbie, Miss Lash Fantasy.
Yes,
what's up?
yes.
What's up?
Hi
What's
there.
up? Thank you for coming through.
Of course, of course.
So tell me, tell us, Barbie, where are you from?
From Cleveland, Ohio.
I'm
Yes,
telling you,
ma'am.
Ohio. I got somebody else coming through Cleveland. Wow. So what's the difference between the Atlanta area and Cleveland?
The weather.
The weather.
Yes.
Is
It's
it
a little cold up there.
is that what made you move? What brought you to that?
Well, I went to Spelman and I loved it. And I decided I wanted to stay.
Okay, good. Educated woman. I love brains and beauty. So what is it that you do here in the Atlanta market?
So I own a salon, Lash Fantasy, and we offer a lot of beauty services. The crux of it is lash extensions. We do permanent makeup, tattoo removal, spray tan, teeth whitening, waxing, sugaring, all kind of girly stuff.
All kind of girly stuff. So how long have you been doing that?
For 5 years.
Wow.
Yes.
And you're in Snellville. I love Snellville. Y'all know that's where I got my start. So what part of Snellville are you in?
We're right on Scenic Highway, less than a block from Web Gin House Road. So right there on the main strip there.
Okay, good. I have a couple salon barbershops that are down there. So what is it that about the beauty industry that has you sold on the lash art?
Well, I actually discovered it by accident. I saw a girlfriend of mine wearing extensions, and I couldn't believe that those were her lashes because they're beautiful. But I had seen her natural lashes before, and I said, But it looks, yes, that's right. It looks so real, and I said, wow. So I developed an interest in that, and I got mine done, and eventually learned how to do it. And I just became obsessed with it. I was working as a registered nurse at the time.
Wow.
Yes, and doing both the salon and nursing. So I was a salon owner by day and a nurse by night. I still am a nurse, but I don't practice in the hospital anymore.
Okay.
But it does take, I do kind of incorporate my nursing knowledge with the beauty industry. So.
Okay, that's really good. So now it's been 5 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly at what point did you pull out of the hospital?
It was maybe 2.5 years into it.
So how did you know that was the moment, that it was time? Because I get the question all the time in business, when, why can't I do this full time? When should I do this full time? What parameters were in place that allows you to be able to do that?
Well, it was actually, I have to say, a very difficult decision. Financially, when I replaced my income, that was a huge deal. And then, I always say, I had a love for nursing, but this became an obsession. And so the obsession went over the love. So I was constantly thinking about it, dreaming about it.
That passion.
Yes.
Yeah. That just draws you to it. And then you I really don't want to take care of these sick people.
Well, you know what?
It doesn't make me happy today.
Nursing. I still love nursing. I still love nursing because I was a labor and delivery nurse.
Oh,
so,
you get to have babies.
Yes. So I think my boss is on there watching.
Yeah, she still likes y'all. She still likes y'all.
Right. So, that was wonderful. And, God forbid if something ever happened with the lashes, I'd certainly go back to that. But this really kind of just consumed me. And it was a no-brainer. Actually, it's very difficult because I still do love nursing, but financially it made more sense to switch gears.
So, what are some of the difficult parts of owning Lash Fantasy?
Well, I'm responsible for everything.
Come on now.
Paying the electric bill, to customers that have a little of an attitude, to staff, to pencils.
It's all you.
Yes,
all you.
Yes. The social media presence, all of that. But I will say I thrive under that pressure, and I like having control over the direction that the salon goes and the image that we put out there, because I am a bit of a perfectionist in that way. So I'm very, very happy with the presence that we have.
Oh, I love it. I've been taking a look for the last couple of days. I was like,
Oh, okay.
And I like that market because, hey, LJ, I like the market in Snellville because it's diverse.
Yes, it is.
So when your daily clients, exactly how many people? Hey, Marlene, God bless you. How many people do you service per day?
Well, it really varies depending upon how long their appointments are, and we do have other services. So myself, I can do from, if I'm doing 3 permanent makeup clients to 10 lash clients. It kind of depends on how long they book and how long I'm willing to stay.
So are you, and it's good to be able to define that for yourself.
Yes.
Nobody gets to define how much money you make.
Right.
When we're on our jobs, someone else can say, okay, well, I don't need you today, or you can go home early. But entrepreneurship gives you that room and space to say, if I need a raise, let me put another person on my bed. Right. And you can make that extra money.
Right.
So since you moved into this parameter, how has your life changed?
Well, I feel empowered because I'm in control of my destiny. I don't have to clock in and clock out. I work as much or as little as I want. And for me, it's important to set an example for my little ones that if you have an idea and it's something that you want to pursue, go for it. There's absolutely nothing stopping you. But also, I have a passion for empowering women. So, you know, we have a lot of clients that are stuck with us for an hour. And are we going to pour into them? You know, are we going to just sit there and chit chat about the news? Like, what are we going to do at that time? So for me, I get a lot of fulfillment out of that fellowship with women, and personally, I try to uplift them. My tank is never empty. So I love going to work. And my husband is always saying, well, him and my kids, you know, they used to say, Mom, you know, I don't see you very often, and it truly is for me like a home away from home. So I enjoy being there. But it's a delicate balance.
And it's wonderful that you're able to create. Entrepreneurship gives us that space to create the atmosphere we want to be in.
That's right. That's right. Woo. My space is so pretty. I love it. It's so girly and pink and sparkly and glittery. I love it. So if you haven't come check us out.
Tell us how we can get in touch with Lash Fantasy.
So everything on social media is Lash Fantasy, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google+, our website, lashfantasy.com. We have a lot of exciting things coming up. We're opening Lash Fantasy Academy.
All right.
Yes, so,
all right. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're training a lot of these misguided young ladies how to properly do lashes. It's great for business that they do bad work, but it's horrible for the industry. So we want to really, you know, educate them and teach them the proper way to do things. Got you.
Lash Fantasy. How do they find? So everywhere, Lash Fantasy. Go follow. Go DM. What would you like to see? Where do you see the industry going as far as lashes over the next few years?
You know, I think it's kind of anyone's guess because it's not regulated necessarily by the state. So if and until that happens, it can go downhill very fast because some people think that it's bad.
That what's bad?
That lash extensions are bad for you. But I always say if they're done improperly, then yes, they are.
Okay, so when you say it's not regulated,
so that's a little tricky. Okay.
Yes. Because you're talking to a licensed educator
and school
owner. So what do you mean when you say it's not regulated?
So I'm a licensed esthetician. Obviously, I'm a registered nurse. I'm a certified lash educator. I've been called state board and I've been visited by state board.
So it is regulated.
Well, it is. Okay, let me clarify. So you do have to have a license in the state of Georgia to do lash extensions, and there are so many of these lovely young ladies that are taking classes and that are being hoodwinked by someone telling them that they do not have to have a license. So you do have to have a license, and you can't just get training by Susie Q that taught you in your basement. You need to learn, you know, how to clean your utensils, what to expect when someone comes in with a problem, what happens on the back end. There's the business aspect of it. So you can't just look on YouTube and learn how to do lashes. Okay. But so yes, I'm all about education now.
I was like, okay, we got to clean this up. It is regulated.
Yes, it's regulated in that regard. Yes, I wish there was more regulation, and I wish State Board would visit a lot more of these places that are just opening on the fly.
Right, right. The problem is that they're not as many. Hay Flavor, there's not as many inspectors as there are people with a hustle. Right. So the thing is, we take it for granted that we're just getting our lashes done. But the tricky part about it is that there's so many nerves. There's so many things. Certain pus. If they hit your eye at the wrong place, that's it. You're not gonna be able to see. So there's certain infections and funguses that you can get in your eye that would have you go blind.
That's right.
So it's serious. It's serious. So I'm excited that Lash Fantasy is here and that you're doing Lash Academy.
Yes.
So what are the requirements to join Lash Academy?
So for Lash Fantasy Academy, you have to be licensed in the state of Georgia, either your aesthetics license or your cosmetology license. and then you just have to be living and breathing.
Living and breathing,
right.
and you got to be able to pay.
Oh,
it's
yes.
not free.
Oh yes, absolutely not. Knowledge is power, and it is not given away freely.
Right.
You do have to invest in your education.
Invest in yourself.
And I will say, we do have the reputation of being the best lash salon in Gwinnett.
Woo!
And I dare say a little further outside the perimeter. Okay. So please check us out. But there's a lot more that comes with just learning how to stick an eye extension on an eyelash. So I pride myself on teaching people the how, the why behind the how.
I love that. The why behind the how.
Right.
But I thank you for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having
This has
me.
been fun.
Yes, thank you so
I told you I
much.
wasn't going to bite.
You did say that. That's what I said to you. Thank you so much.
Guys, this is Deedria Chauntee, and I'll be right back with my next guest.